Hi, my name is Lyneya Davis. My nickname is Nene. So y'all know these are my notes. I wrote them on the back of my doctor paper. Okay. Now, I am making this video because I want to share my rare illness called cyclic vomiting syndrome, known as CVS. Well, CVS is a rare illness that cause mild to severe nausea, dehydration, and physical exhaustion that can occur for no apparent reason. These episodes can last for hours, days, and weeks. Episodes can be so bad that you have to stay in bed and or go to the ER and get admitted. I have been admitted plenty of times due to this illness. This illness does not care how old you are when it attacks. And most episodes are similar to the next for some people. They are. The cause of CVS is unknown, but experts believe that migraines is associated with cyclic vomiting syndrome. There are many triggers for CVS for each person, and it is different. A lot of these triggers that I'm about to name are for me, and a lot of them are for other CVS patients as well. Emotional stress, anxiety, panic attacks, excitement, too much or any kind of emotion. Too much emotion. Send you right off your rocker. Colds, allergies, sinus problems, they're triggers. Foods such as spicy foods, dairy. I don't know why I said dairy twice. Chocolate, fried foods, red meats, not eating too much or overeating. The weather is a trigger. Hot weather is a huge trigger. Motion sickness is a trigger for CVS. Menstruation is a trigger for women who have CVS. The symptoms that you can have while in an episode are severe nausea and vomiting. The vomiting can be 5 to 10 times in a day, or in that episode, however long the episode choose to last, because it can last for hours or days. Abdominal pain, which they will call abdominal migraines, head migraines, diarrhea, fevers, and dizziness, shakes, weakness, dehydration. Those things come along with having cyclic vomiting syndrome. Now I wanted to tell y'all my story on dealing with cyclic vomiting syndrome from a child up until now. So when I was a kid, I was always sick, in and out of hospitals, plenty doctor visits, and thousands of tests was ran between the ages of 2 and 12. And the doctors couldn't come up with nothing. I was in pain, vomiting, sweating, shaking, not gaining weight. But they had no clue until I was 12 years old. And then they said I had lactose intolerance. So at the age of 12, by me being a child, I followed by the doctor's rules. I was adopted right after I had got this information. I got taken away from my biological mom, and my biological mother did not even get a second opinion before they took me. So I had no choice but to say, okay, I have lactose intolerance. But I stayed sick. I continued to stay sick. The county does not give children proper care, so I didn't get proper health care. So between the ages of 12 and 14, I continued to stay sick. At 14, it just stopped. Out of nowhere, I was fine until I got pregnant. Now with every pregnancy, I got sick, and then I would stay sick until 3 or 4 months after I had my children or child. I had my twin daughters when I was 16 years old. The morning sickness was hell. It was times 10 because they said I had hyperemesis. The same thing happened with my firstborn son when I was 19, my secondborn son when I was 22, my thirdborn son when I was 24. When I had my third son at age 24, something changed. The sickness did not go away after 3 or 4 months. The sickness stayed, and it gradually got worse over time. And when I say gradually got worse, it gradually got worse. The nausea, the migraines, the abdominal migraines, dizziness, just shakes like I was having seizures. I was really weak. I couldn't even talk. It's like I already have a little stuttering problem, but the stuttering was worse. Vomiting 10 times per day. That was really bad for me. I knew this was not lactose intolerance. I was in and out the hospital constantly. I couldn't even enjoy giving birth to my third son because I was constantly in the hospital. For years after I had him, I was in and out the hospital. So I was a medical student at Stratford and Brown. I was going for a medical assistant. And I was watching Grey's Anatomy for a homework assignment, and they had an episode on there for celiac vomiting syndrome. And I'm watching it, and I just knew that, okay, this sounds like me. This is what I have. And then I get up the next day, and I'm watching Dr. Oz, and Dr. Oz also had an episode on there about celiac vomiting syndrome. Hey, for sure, this is me. So when I get to school, I ask my teachers to help me find all the research we can on this illness, because I believe this is what I have, and I need to take this to my doctor. So basically, I diagnosed myself. I took all the information that me and my teachers came up with, and I took it to my doctors. And at the age of 28, I finally got the diagnosis of celiac vomiting syndrome. Right after that, I got pregnant with my last son. During that pregnancy, that was the worst pregnancy for me ever. Because of the CVS, because of the hyperemesis, it was so bad that I kept going into early labor. My baby was born premature. I almost lost him. Me and him almost died. But thank God we are still here because my baby is 5 years old now. I had to quit school. I couldn't finish school because of the CVS. After I had my son, I stayed sick, very sick. I am on a lot of different meds now. On most days, I cannot eat, so I drink Ensure just to get some kind of balance. The pain is so bad for me, I can barely talk, walk. Hell, I can barely turn over when I'm laying down. The migraines are so bad that it's a no noise zone in my house when it gets to that point. I have to go in a dark room, in a dark place. My dark place is my bathroom. I live in my bed or in my bathroom. My bathroom is my cave. There's no window. So I can close my door, turn my light off, and it's pitch black in there. And I get in the tub and hot water, and I try to take my medicine. I have my bucket, and I just pray. I vomit and I pray. The water eases me sometimes. The complications from CVS that I have an iron deficiency that I have to get iron transfusions for. I have low magnesium, take medicine for. Low potassium, I take medicine for. I have riboflavin. I hate that I can't pronounce it, but my insurance won't pay for the medication for that, so now I'm having complications because of that. I get Botox injections for my migraines, Botox injections for my abdominal migraines. I cannot work due to CVS because my episode strikes every day. They strike all the time. I'm like living hell. When I am not vomiting and I'm not nauseous, I'm still in pain. When I think I'm feeling good, I'm still in pain. I can get up and cook and think I want to have a good day, and before I'm done cooking, I'm in an episode. Stuff like this happens. I'm not feeling too well now. I have bags under my eyes. That's sad. You can look at a person and tell when they sick, when they used to, I don't know. I get very depressed from being sick all the time. It's sad. I call this my cancer without a cure. Like I said, my name is Lyneya Davis. Most of y'all know me by Nene. You can find me. My Facebook page is Nene Davis. My Instagram page is Mrs. Lyneya Davis. I have a Facebook group for CVS. It's called Living with Cyclic Vomiting Syndrome. And then I have also a Facebook page with the same name. I have another Facebook page that's called Our Battle Living with Cyclic Vomiting Syndrome. That page is for me, my son, and my daughter because all three of us are battling cyclic vomiting syndrome. My daughter is 12 and my daughter is 18 and my son is 12. Thanks for watching. Please share my video. Bye.